Courtesy of changing lanes or slowing down when a car's hazard lights are on. Come Sunday in Iowa, it will be required for all cars as part of the Move Over law. Local 4 News has obtained this video from the Iowa Department of Transportation. It shows a crash earlier this week near Des Moines. The DOT says luckily no one was seriously injured. The agency points out the need to follow the Move Over law to help avoid those types of wrecks. Local 4 Sean Logging joins us in our studio with why tow truck drivers say it is needed. Sean?
Tiffany, the Move Over law currently applies to emergency vehicles, tow trucks, garbage trucks, and utility crews. This year, Iowa lawmakers added to that list construction vehicles and passenger cars with the goal of making moving over and slowing down as common as braking for a stop sign. For those who work on the edge of the road, they say it's not a want, but a need for them to do their job.
They've come close enough where we've had to jump behind the trucks or up on the truck because they're right on the white line when we're on the shoulder.
Greg Garrow at Teo's Towing in Davenport says drivers wear plenty of high-vis clothing and they have decked out their trucks in lights. He adds they also take the step of sending 2 people and 2 trucks to calls. It's all to provide a safer place to work.
When you're busy hooking up or you're underneath the vehicle, you don't see what's coming. At least we got somebody that can warn us or try to flag the drivers over to the next lane.
Close calls are something Tyler Peterson with Downtown Auto Clinic in Clinton can relate to, but he says one of the biggest reasons behind them are distracted drivers.
A lot of money invested into lights and stuff, as a lot of trucks do, road workers, tow trucks, everybody, and it don't matter, they're still on their phone, they can't see your lights, they still run into you.
As Iowa implements an expanded Move Over law, it's Peterson's hope it will raise a bit more awareness as to what drivers' responsibilities are behind the wheel.
The law doesn't say you have to move over, it just says you have to move over if you can safely do so. When you can't safely do so, you're just required to slow down and drive by at a safe speed.
The Iowa State Patrol says not doing so can cost drivers a $195 citation.
Hopefully they'll enforce it a little more. It's just supposed to be common courtesy. I'd learned that in driver's ed.
Trooper Dan LOUSSAERT says if drivers have an emergency, the safest thing to do is pull over to their right and as far off the road as they can. The Iowa State Patrol says more than 100 citations for move-over violations have been issued so far this year. In 2017, they topped 275 of those tickets. However, those numbers have been down in recent years, in part because they say the State Patrol has fewer troopers and it's making it harder for them to enforce. In the studio, Sean Logging, Local 4 News.